I kill and I ban every bad leader in Nigeria. In the name of Jesus. My brother, bad leader no dey die anything. So this is the biggest problem we are facing in Nigeria. A lot of people think maybe it is when you pray that make our leaders die, make everything happen to them. That is the only way things will change in Nigeria and in our country. My dear, nothing is going to change if we don't take the bold step. What is the bold step? Ensuring that we speak out. In local governments and in world level, you find out that most of these are governors. They are not really living up to expectation. To me, most of the things they are doing, they are actually shameless. Let me put it that way, with all due respect. Edo State, for example, they just concluded their elections, local government election and the councilorship election. All the local governments, all the wards were won by a political party. No matter how good your political party is, there are some local governments or there are some communities that they don't want that particular party. Even though the party is at the center, is at the state level or whatever. That is where these little political parties would have been able to even function. But it's a pity that in Nigeria we don't have most of these little or small political parties. To me, we are not helping the country. And I brought an idea. And I said, for example, the election for Delta State is coming up very soon. Even the ones that have been concluded in Edo State, I believe they can still do this. If those you elected, they did not allow them to become councillors, because what most of these governors are doing is they just appoint whom they like from their political party, and most times the people they are bringing on board, they don't have the foresight, they don't get sense. Like, I don't know how to put them. They don't get foresight, they don't think, they don't reason, they are not thinking of the betterment of their community, of their world. You know what? The world level is very, very critical. But it's a pity that our governors are taking us for granted. How can you appoint a councillor? How can you appoint a local government chairman? Because that is what is happening. That is why you see most of these councillors, those maybe they've won their primaries, they are relaxed because they believe that the governor will appoint them. Even the local government or the ward level that the people actually voted those they wanted, the governor will appoint and say, these are the people I want from my political party. This is wrong. So my idea is, this is a pure revolution. Go to the street, go to your government house and organize serious protests. These protests will continue, and if the governor refuses to listen, then go and recall, especially the councillor, because the councillor is at the very grassroots of the local government. If for councillorship they cannot allow the people to have their way and elect those they want, then the leadership at the state level and at the national level will be useless. Because when you have people that we actually voted into power from the ward level and the local government level, you are actually trying to raise people of good mindset, positive mindset. But if you decide to, maybe the councillor knows that he didn't win the election, and at the end of the day, you just decide to appoint him, what will happen is you are already breeding corrupt leaders that will lead us tomorrow at the state level and at the national level. So I am calling on communities in Delta states and in every state that after election, and the governor decide to force a councillor to you, a local government chairman to you, organize a protest and go to government house and press him to ensure that he, because now, okay, now for that of Edo Delta State is coming up already. Please share it so that all the local government and the world level, they will get this video and make sure that they stand their ground. Your councillor must be somebody you want, if possible a youth, in fact a youth that you want, somebody that will grow politically, not somebody that the political party will just bring and the state governor will just decide and write their name and say these are the councillors. It is wrong. It is totally wrong. If nobody is saying it, I will keep saying it until we start doing the right thing. My name is Akpala Matthew, and I believe that whatever we are doing today will help us and will save us in this country tomorrow. If you say it doesn't concern you, one day it will concern you. Please ensure you share this video and make sure that it gets to your world level. For all those who are graduates, who are exposed, your exposure starts from now. You have to open the eyes of your community. Do not allow one person from nowhere. Funny enough, they are not as smart as you and I, but they control things. My dear, it is time to start a revolution from the world level. Our councillors must be those we want from our community. Community youth, stand your ground. Community people, stand your ground. It is time to stand our ground and ensure that we do things for the better for Nigeria. Thank you and God bless.